This 1886 Winchester, this one happened to be made in 1886. Yeah, with this one it does, but that's kind of unusual because they made these things for, like, I think up into the 1930s. Okay, so you could have an 1886 Winchester like this that was made in 1920, 1930, 1910, all right? Now this is an 1894 Winchester, very popular rifle, one of the most popular rifles of all time, the old 94 Winchester, okay? But this one, guess when it was made? 1929, right? 1929. I've got an 1892 Winchester that was made, I think, in 1917. Got one that was made in 1923, I think. See? So the name of the gun is one thing. It's like cars. You have a Toyota as the make of a car. Then you have a Camry, a specific model. The model name is Camry. Okay? The model name of this rifle is Winchester 1894 or Model 94. That's the name of it. And it happens to be when they came about. With Winchesters, that's usually the case, okay? Often it's when that firearm, patents were approved or they started production, like 94, 86, 1892, and right on up, all right? But that's not always the case. Here's a bolt gun, a Swedish Mauser, one of my favorites. It is a Model 96, okay? But you can see right on the receiver, look when it was made. 1911. Oh, they're lying to us. No, it was made for a lot of years, okay? But it's a Model 96. That's, I think, when they started making it. Okay, got that? So when someone says the model on a gun, doesn't mean that's the year it was made. And probably 99% of the cases, it's not the year it was actually manufactured, that gun. Here's a Model 1911. You think that one was made in 1911? See? No. That was made in, I don't know, like about, whatever, 6 or 7 years ago. Okay? So Model 1911, that's just when the gun came about, okay? This Browning high power we just had out here doing a video, this one is often called the P35. That's what they called them early on, the P35, because that was kind of the year they started, I think, production. So P35, 1935. This one was made in 1952, okay? But it's a Model P35, as some people, now we typically call it Browning high power. Hey, Glock 19 of all things. Got to have one of those on our table. Does that mean this came out in 1919? No. So some firearms, the model number does not indicate the year it was invented or came about. Glock 19, Glock 21 has nothing to do with that, does it? Same with this Model 29 Smith & Wesson. It has nothing to do with the year 1929. I have a Model 27 Smith & Wesson, Model 19s, and right on down the line. They have nothing to do with the year they were made. So that's just to add to the confusion, isn't it? But you just sort of need to know that. With some firearms, if it's a model number, if that's the name of the gun, and it includes a number, it kind of looks like a date maybe, because sometimes it is, with these others. Sometimes it is the date, but then sometimes it's not.